Hey, it's Stevie P reporting from my new apartment in Portland, Oregon. I got here a few days ago, and today I feel kind of weird, like in a funk. And I've been breaking down why I feel this way today. And so I got here a couple days ago. Spent the weekend like exploring Portland, mostly the city, going out to some bars and things like that. Like having a good time partying, that kind of stuff. And yesterday I took a trip to the coast, which was nice. But then today it's like what now almost. I have that kind of I'm in that kind of mind state because my friend went to work today and I'm here and it's like hard for me to get back into my routine of writing and recording videos and working on all these projects that I'm really passionate about. Because I traveled for 2 weeks, my road trip across the US, and partied this weekend, which I usually don't do that much these days. So because of those factors, like I'm it's going to take a few days to get back into a groove of writing and doing all my creative work. Even though I did some of that today, it felt like pulling teeth. It really felt excruciating. When at times, if I'm in the zone, I just flow with writing. I just flow with making these videos, and it's so cathartic, and it comes out not necessarily so easily, but it feels good and it comes more naturally to me. And it feels like I'm forcing it today because I haven't given myself time to really get into that rhythm. That's why. And it's also tying into the pressure that I put on myself. So I have really, really high standards for myself, and something that I'm working on has been to stop putting so much pressure on myself at all times. And so that's a contributing factor. Whenever I'm not in that rhythm, not in that groove of writing and producing work and like getting stuff done, I tend to be hard on myself. I've come a long way in the last like 6 months to a year, but it still exists. There's still like that inner voice that's like, okay, this isn't good enough. Like, push harder. And I'm learning to let that voice go because I have to give myself a few days to get into the rhythm of this. Yeah, and I actually did some stuff today, which is good. So I should be, patting myself on the back and congratulating myself and being grateful for what I did do, as opposed to constantly holding myself to these standards, because I can't always achieve this standard, or I can't always achieve the level of expertise that I was getting at when I was really in my groove. I can't expect that out of myself all the time. And you just end up like kicking yourself while you're down if you hold yourself to those kind of standards at all times and if you're hard on yourself at all times. And it's a balance of challenging yourself to keep pushing forward and giving yourself room, allowing yourself to be where you're at right now, essentially. So today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not going to produce, well, who knows, maybe tomorrow. But today, I haven't produced my best work. I wasn't really in the zone today, and I have to accept that. And it's not like I'm not the type of person that's just gonna go to the complete other side of the spectrum and be lazy and you know be broke lazy and just sit on my couch all day. I don't even really sit on couches anyway. So I tend to go more towards the workaholic, be hard on myself side of the spectrum. So I gotta give myself a little leeway, and I'm learning that. And there's also monetary pressure, of course. I'm in a new place, all that stuff. I don't have a traditional job, and I'm not making much money at all off of, my website and those side projects. My donations, courses, books, things like that. So I'm at a net loss right now with all that stuff. So I'm hustling to generate more income, and that's part of the pressure that I'm putting on myself as well. But you know what? I'm pretty confident in my own abilities. like I, and I'm confident in my mindset. Like I said before, I'm not lazy. I'm not going to let myself slip. And so I just have to, allow myself to be where I'm at and just keep challenging myself, but I can't expect the highest standards every day. I can always try, and trying isn't really what hurts me, but it's those expectations of expertise constantly. And you can't be at your peak constantly. That's why it's a peak. It's not like that. It's you go up and down and up and down and spiral, and it's cycles like this. It's not a constant peak. So you have to keep moving forward, but allow yourself to go with the cycles. That's cool. Yeah, I just came up with that. So I'm going to repeat that. This is for me as much as it is for you. You have to keep moving forward, but allow yourself to go with the cycles of life. Allow yourself to go with the ups and downs while still moving forward. All right, so yeah, I guess that's the lesson for the day, and it felt really good to verbalize all of that, and I actually feel a lot better than I did 7 minutes ago or whatever. So thank you for listening. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the feedback I've been getting recently and all the videos that I did, and yeah, so much love. All right, peace, much love, and one love, baby.